Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of March 7th through March 13th. On Monday, the card that we have coming up is the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins tells me that we are going to be collaborating with somebody on Monday in something that we are doing, and it feels like it's a joyful collaboration, or else it's planning something joyful as the collaboration. So that's what I have coming in for us on Monday. And then Tuesday, what we have showing up is we have the Queen of Coins coming in reverse. Queen of Coins in reverse is just telling me, is this us? Is this somebody else? This is somebody that we're interacting with for most of us Scorpios, and I feel like this is somebody that's going to be coming and talking to us, sharing with us. This is somebody who will have been very generous to someone in their lives, and now they've started to realize that that person in their lives is not appreciating that generosity, or maybe they used to need that generosity, but now they don't. Now they're just taking advantage. And so this person that we're talking to on Tuesday has decided, time to cut it off. No more generosity in that situation. So, and I feel like they're coming to talk to us. For some of them, they're coming to vent. I feel like for others, they may feel like they need to give us a heads up about what's going on. There's something else in there, and I'm looking for the words, but it's a different feeling. Like for some of us, we're supposed to get a heads up because these people that they've cut off will be coming to us next in the line to be getting whatever this generosity was. But for others of us, this is a heads up because this person is not expecting whoever they cut off to take this very well. And I think that they're expecting that person to start telling some things that are not true about them. And so this person is coming to us to let us know what's going on, so that whenever those fairy tales start flying around, we recognize what they are and where they really come from and what they're all about. So a few different ways that that's coming in, but basically the bottom line gist of that is we're going to be interacting with somebody who's cutting somebody else off, and we're going to be kind of hearing the inside scoop on that on Tuesday. Now, on Wednesday, we have the Knight of Swords showing up in reverse. Knight of Swords is somebody that we're interacting with on Wednesday. For some of us, this is going to be the person that just got cut off by the Queen of Coins we saw in reverse on Tuesday, but not for all of us. Knight of Swords in reverse just means that there's somebody showing up in our lives that is taking some kind of dramatic action for something that they believe in or they're standing up for. The problem here is that they're going off half-cocked. They did not get all their information together first, but they want us to join in with them on this dramatic action. So best advice here is stay as far away from this person as you possibly can, because later on they're going to realize that this action was not something that was productive or was even wanted, and even in retrospect they are going to be upset with themselves for this, and they're going to do some finger pointing. They're going to be trying to blame other people. So if you can stay away from this situation, you can stay away from fingers being pointed at you over it. Now, let's look at Thursday, fellow Scorpios. We have the Eight of Swords showing up in reverse. I like her in reverse. The Eight of Swords in reverse just means that we did have a situation that had us feeling kind of stuck, like we did not know how to proceed with that situation. And when the Eight of Swords comes in reverse, we have figured it out. And there's a little key about the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is always a situation that we've created up here. So we're feeling stuck, but we're feeling stuck because of our own perspective or our own way of looking at the situation. If we can look at it a different way, we can get ourselves unstuck and out of that situation. And so that's what's happening for us on Thursday, is we found a different perspective with which to look at this situation, and we're realizing, well, wait a second, I'm not really stuck here. I know exactly how to handle this. Now, let's move on to Friday. What we have here, Scorpios, is we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse can be about It can be about somebody cheating on us, and for a few of us, maybe, but I don't really have a real strong sensation of that, actually. What I really feel like is coming through more strongly for me, Scorpios, is that we have a situation on Friday where we're not getting along too well with some of our friends. So maybe they've said something that has us kind of irked. Or maybe we've said something that has them kind of irked, and we're like, what on earth? Why is that a problem? Um, but something going on with friends is what it feels like for most of us here. Just not getting along very good with them on Friday. For some of us, this is going to be an irrational friend that we've been kind of putting up with for a long time. Like we're realizing that they're irrational and we're just kind of like, yep, that's just the way they are. And you just kind of know when to duck and when to, move over because they're about to just fire off some crazy stuff right out of their mouth, But this is somebody that you have kind of figured out how to adapt to. And I feel like they're being, for some of us, Scorpios, not for all of us, but for some of us, and I feel like they're being their typical out there self. But for whatever reason, on Friday, it just kind of hits a little too close to home, or else it's just a little bit too much, a little too often, and we're just so over it. That's for a lot of us Scorpios. That's not going to be for everybody, but the general thing is going to be not getting along really well with all your friends on Friday. That's going to apply. Now, this is, of course, a general reading, so not everything's going to apply to every Scorpio anyway. You'll know what applies to you because it'll resonate with you. And, of course, free will changes everything. So if you hear something that you don't like that does resonate with you, you can always change some decisions leading up to that time so that that does not have to actually manifest in your life just because I see it here today. So let's move on, Scorpio. On Saturday, we have the Judgment card coming up. This is telling me that we have a decision to make on Saturday that not only affects ourselves, but also affects other people around us, and that we are doing our best to look at this decision from every single angle and try to figure out how it's going to affect everyone around us before we actually make this decision on Saturday. For a lot of you, this feels like a family type thing more than a work type thing, although I'm sure for some of you this will have to do with work. Excuse the yawn. But for most of us, I think this is going to have to do with family. And then on Sunday, we have the High Priestess card showing up. Scorpios, this is kind of us anyway. We are the most intuitive sign in the zodiac. This is just saying that you're paying attention to those little signs and whispers that are coming in from Sacred Spirit or from your intuition, from the inner guidance system on Sunday. So that's a really good thing. When you follow your gut, nothing can lead you wrong. So there is your week, Scorpio. There is our week, I should say. Everyone have a fantastic one. I will see you back here next week. Oh, and by the way, thank you for hanging out, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. I really do appreciate all the support, even if I do almost forget to say it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.